right. Hello, everyone. Today I am joined by Leng. She is a very successful Gen 9 ladder player and builder. So we're going to be doing some building today. Please let me know how the volume is in general. Volume of the music, volume of me, volume of Leng. I want to make sure everybody can hear everything and nothing is drowning anything out. And there also will be a 1-minute delay on this stream. So there will be a 1-minute delay so we don't get sniped. If we're exactly on time with ladder, we might just be getting crazy outplayed during a game. And, I want to have no doubt in my mind as to whether our opponent is just really good or maybe doing some funky business. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be building with Fezandipiti. And Leng, I guess, say hi.
Hey everybody, it's Leng. Yeah, like Pinka said, I'm mostly a ladder player. I started tours a little while ago. 1-0 on the sheet, so that's fun.
Very nice.
But yeah, we're gonna do Fezandipiti. And I came up with this spread that Pinka did. Actually, Pinka, can you share your screen with me so I'm not looking at the 1-minute delay stream?
That is a good point. Yeah. Let me actually hold on. Let me see here. Let me do this.
Actually, let's use the slower spread than the one you have on your screen.
Okay. Huh. 1 second here. Okay. So weirdly, it doesn't appear to be coming up. I don't know if that's something to do with the stream. Do you want to, could we just do like a double builder type thing? Like we both have it up?
Yeah,
or I can pass you. And sorry, you said you had a new spread, right? A new one you preferred?
Yeah, I'll send it in Discord.
Okay, great. All right.
And,
so,
Gummy, we're not going to use the AV. So the point of this is that it has reliable recovery with the roost, and it can beat up on a lot of common switch-ins and U-turn out of things like glow score and guard when switch in on beat up. So that's probably the starting point, I would say, is we want to be able to U-turn into a really solid breaker that takes advantage of guard and glow score.
Yeah, that's I'd say that's a pretty great description. So I'll put that in here. I'll say weak points. I guess the things that can't really do anything to. Glide score, Garg, definitely the main two. So, guys, just to explain the premise here, Toxic Chain, all moves Fezandipiti uses has a 30% chance of badly poisoning. So even though beat up is not a contact move, it still has a 30% chance every hit of badly poisoning. So that basically makes this a damaging toxic in a way, because, well, if we have all allies healthy, at least this has a very, very high chance to get a toxic off. But there are some things that don't really care. In particular, we've got Gliscor, Garganackle, and I'd say Clefable would be worth adding to that as well, since we're not really running anything that can touch it. And I feel like Corviknight and Skarmory deserve that as well.
True. So my thoughts were like, something like Meow and Gold could work, but that's just the direction.
Yeah, Meow. So I definitely see the vision with Meow. I guess that takes advantage of Garganackle and kind of knocks everything that we're weak to here, really. Yeah. Could even run like a 4-attack set with Thunder Punch to surprise some of the Skarms and the Corvs. That could be fun.
Ooh, what about like Choice Band?
Choice Band? Yeah, it has been a while. I think just because Gliscor is one of the things where you turning on, Choice Band becomes less appealing.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
hmm, let's see. Okay, someone says turn up Leng. Okay, I'm going to. I'm getting a few comments about that, so I will do that. Okay, I think you'll be a little bit louder now.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, okay, let's be careful with this step because I mean we're running a Fezandipiti, which, you know, it's definitely got its benefits, but it's kind of weird at the same time. It's not walling like a crazy amount of stuff, so we need to be, I think, very very careful in this initial step about what we add. Because we really need to make the most of whatever main breaker we have here. So I'm just going to double check through the tier and make sure there isn't anything else. I feel like Clawdsire kind of as well, honestly. Like it's not loving taking a beat up, but it probably will take it just fine unless we put on like Haxorus and Slacking and Regigigas on our team.
Yeah, that's definitely something to take note of is we have decent attack investment on this fuzzy. Oh, if you switch the spread, by the way, I sent it in Discord.
Oh, yes. Great, thank you.
We have decent attack investment, so it will be pretty strong, assuming we have mostly high base attack Pokemon. So as a reminder to chat, that's how the beat up damage cal works, is the base power is determined by the base attack of your Pokemon, but it goes off of your Fezandipiti's attack stat.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was like just totally based on like Fezandipiti's attack only counted for one hit. Thought that was how it worked.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works because think about like Choice Band Weavile.
That's true. Oh right. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. You're totally right. I'm tripping. I'm forgetting. Yes. Yes. So you are correct. Yeah. Base power based on a team's attack, and yeah, but the actual damage of how much it does is based on the attack of the user. So yes, my bad. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. I don't have the microphone. But there's not much to do about that, so you're just gonna have to bear with us. But I thought about Specs Valiant maybe as an option. It can Thunderbolt and Psyshock a lot of these threats that we're talking about, and then obviously Stab Moonblast is really strong. Into Guard and Gliscor.
That's for sure. It seems like a pretty good pivot with that, and also the ability to kind of like cheese and threaten Glowking with beat up is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have the full list here though of the Gliscor, Guard, Clefable, Corv, Skarm, and maybe Clawdsire, depending on the day, I guess. I mean, something that jumps out at me is Kyurem. Like, Specs Kyurem seems pretty nice here. What do you think?
It could be cool. Guard is an issue still. Which could mean... Oh, but remember, we can't use Gliscor because if it's toxic, it doesn't count towards beat up.
Yeah.
And that was the logic jump I just made there was, oh, we want something to deal with Garg. So Gliscor, like SD Gliscor would work. Kyurem would be cool because it has a high base attack stat. I mean, as does Valiant. Not that we have to like, because we want to have a well-rounded team, so we're probably not going to be able to do high base attack for everything.
Yeah.
But
that's true. I mean, Kyurem and Ival have the same attack.
They do.
So that's something to consider. But yeah, I mean, my main concern with Ival is just Gliscor. Like, of all the threats that are going to be switching in, I think Gliscor is the most common. Yeah, at 15% usage, that's the most common thing that Fezandipiti is going to have to deal with that we don't want it to. Oh, we should probably honestly add Kingambit to that mix. I just realized Kingambit probably eats Play Rough for breakfast.
Definitely. Huge base defense.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense to go with like a special breaker here, like you were saying with the Specs Ival.
We could do Darkrai.
Darkrai could be
Um,
cool. Specs Darkrai too is kind of well, maybe as I said, I guess
yes,
we may not want to
Storm
go
was using
Specs.
Specs Darkrai
Who?
earlier. Storm Zone.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's I've definitely used it
so
before and it's pretty solid, but
I
hmm,
wasn't impressed when I used it, but I wasn't using Terra Dark, which he said. So basically, what that does is 2-hit KO Great Tusk, like bulky Great Tusk, 2-hit KO King Gambits, um, with Dark Pulse. It's pretty strong. So
I see. I
an
feel
option.
like well, given just the threats we're facing, things like Gliscor, Guard, Clefable, I think I'd be more inclined to run like a Boots or Expert Belt Nasty Plot set and just leave Focus Blast off. Because honestly, I hate like
Okay.
Focus Blast isn't going to hit anyway. um,
Yeah, you're right. Um,
because yeah, I feel like that
you're
can Ice
right.
Beam Gliscor through the Protect. You know, it can Nasty Plot up and threaten stuff like Clefable. We can get that Terra Poison in there too. So that's kind of nice.
It also, it also Nasty Pot like boots or lefties is gonna be better into guard.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good point.
and Specs is.
Okay, so we can decide on the item later, but let's say we go with Dark Pulse, like Ice Beam, Sludge Bomb, type of set here. That seems pretty good. I mean, that's going to definitely threaten a lot of the things. Well, except kind of Corviknight, because we can't really come in on Corviknight and just get body pressed and be totally chill with that.
But we need a lot, and I think um,
Sorry, you cut out there for a moment. Could you repeat that?
oh, sorry. Darkrai plus Gold is a very solid core.
Yeah.
So that's an option.
Yeah, that
Another
definitely.
option.
I
I
was
know we
actually
have
just
Fuzzy
about to say
for
that. Yeah, gold I think works great here. Um,
yeah.
and what do you how do you feel about Specs Goldango here?
Um, It'd
Like
be
it might be
nice.
hard to fit, but it would be if we can make it work, it would be a dream come true. This is actually a core I've tried to develop in the past because this Goldango running stuff like because we can run, obviously Make It Rain and Psy Shock, right? So, but this Make It Rain does so much to King Gambit that between the two of these, you actually really, really chip King Gambit down.
Yeah, you turn on it. Oh, well, if you add Fezandipiti into that, you turn on it,
Mm-hmm.
which gets hazards and U-turn damage. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like
Yeah, for
this.
sure.
I like this direction.
Yeah, and that covers, I think, between the two of these, that covers everything on our list because the Gliscor is covered by the Darkrai, um, and then Darkrai can also threaten to set up on stuff like Skarm and like Protect Garg and Terra Water Garg and all that, and then Goldango
Yep.
comes in to shut down pretty much everything else, like the core of Skarm, Clef. Can threaten Clodsire with the Psy Shock. So, yeah, we can decide on set specifics later, but I really like this initial core.
I do too. I'm thinking probably make it rain Shadow Ball, Psyshock Trick.
I depends on
We
kind of
could
what
go
we have
Focus
for the
Blast every
final.
trick.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'd
Yeah.
say is Focus Blast because what I really like about Specs Goldango is that if you have a good enough pivot to bring it in, like or just like honestly any wish support at all, or even something like Grassy Terrain Healing. Basically, if you can give it enough, give it some tool to make it have longevity. Like a Make It Rain, Psyshock, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball set will just destroy Stall. Like there's nothing they can do about it. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, because the only thing that they could do if we ran Trick would be like a Terra Steel Clodsire could kind of shut us down. Um,
It's true.
yeah, but
I mean, even
we
then,
can
it doesn't
decide at
like
the
taking
end.
Shadow Balls, but
That's
it's
true.
Blissey, obviously, because you're locked into Shadow Ball.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Anyway, though, yeah, we
yeah.
can decide on specifics later. Okay, so this is kind of we're now at the awkward stage. We added on, so we got some speed in Darkrai, which is good,
Right.
and Pheasant. So someone in the
Definitely.
chat,
So speaking of speed, good Zamazenta checks between Fuzzy and Goldengo. We could use more because something like Heavy Slam, um, like boots or band, Zama is scary.
mm-hmm,
Um, Especially since it's a good Darkrai switch in.
Yeah. How much is Pheasant taking from a heavy slam? Is that
Ooh, a
I'll
lot.
check. Yeah, probably. But you know, maybe Fezandipiti is like a really heavy bird and it takes like 40 base power. Let's see.
I doubt it.
Um, and it's taking 120. Okay. Good stuff, Fezan.
Yeah.
Uh all right. Yeah, and also
I
someone
want
in
to be
chat
clear,
asks,
guys. This Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I was yeah. Someone in chat just asked why is everyone obsessed with Avalugg? That's because of an April Fool's Day video I did a little while back, claiming that Avalugg was incredibly broken because it would just run Curse with a bunch of Healing Wish Pokemon and sweep every team. It is not good though. Don't use it. But I mean, unless you feel like being a memester. But anyway, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so what I was gonna say is, just to be clear, guys, this Pokemon has actually found a decent amount of tournament success. It was brought in the World Cup against Fitchinator, and won. It was brought in a tour called DCT, Dire Climb Tour, and it lost. But Vertex, a very prominent council member and amazing tour player, probably the best or second best Scarlet and Violet player, has been really hyping up this set. So just so you know, there's like goals behind this. It's not just a random inclusion that we decided to do.
Yeah, yeah. No, definitely. I never will bring onto the stream something I know is going to suck, except for the time you guys wanted to see Keldeo. I knew that would suck, but this, other than that, not the goal
I
is
always
definitely
wanted to believe in Keldeo because of Vacuum Wave and Darkrai, but it sucks. It
Oh
sucks
my
so
god,
bad.
it's so bad. Like I genuinely think I would rather use like Squirtle in OU than Keldeo. It's so bad. Like it is the
Squirtle
easiest
is
thing in the world to
Shell
wall.
Smash at least.
I know it has rapid spin. Like at least it'll get something done. But okay, let's see.
And Gambit is also really annoying here because we have no Focus Blast on Darkrai, and so something like Moltres,
Yeah, I agree. I really like Moltres
or
here. That's like the
Great
ultimate
Tusk.
Punisher. Yeah, we'll probably need. Well, I'm just trying to think. If we go Boots Darkrai, we could get away without removal. It's a possibility.
It is. I've been really liking these offenses that like greed no removal with like a couple non-boot spawns. Especially if like you said, we have like something like Healing Wish for Golden Go.
Yeah.
It's hard to fit Healing Wish because we already have a fairy type. But
yeah, we probably won't get healed. We could end up with an Olo, which could be fun.
Yeah.
So this is just like a random, like this might be terrible, but it just kind of popped in my head. What if we did Lando, Moltres, Olo for the last three? How does that
I'm worried
shape
about
up?
Ghost resists there. Because we have only Darkrai.
Yeah.
I'm not big on Aloe because this looks like a bulky offense to me with Darkrai Golden Go.
Is that a problem, would you say? I thought that would be kind of where Fezandipiti would sort of thrive.
Oh, no. I think I think somewhere in that balance to bulky offense umbrella, like light balanced, I would say, is where Fezzy would shine. But I think Aloe doesn't really, in my opinion, when I think of Aloe teams, I think of like Zanzenta, Team Lu, possibly like an AV Hoopa or something.
Yeah, that's fair. And actually, I just realized we get cooked by Wellspring, so that's not happening anyway. But yeah, good to know. Good to know. Actually, something that might be good here, gives us a knock user and some priority as well, would be Rillaboom. I'm not sure if it's possible to fit, but we've got 3 Pokemon that really appreciate grassy terrain right now, and it definitely works well with Goldengo.
And works well with Fezandipiti. It comes in on Gliscor and Garg pretty well.
That's a good point. Yeah, it definitely does do that. And also it's got a decent attack stat, which Goldengo does not. I just realized this guy has 60 attack, so that's rough.
It's true.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Possible Dragonite angles.
Dragonite? What kind of Dragonite would we run on a team like this?
I really like Dragontail right now. Let me find it.
Someone's recommending Assault Vest, Hisuian Samurott over Darkrai. So it's not a bad idea, but the Darkrai was partly added to
Whoa.
really threaten Gliscor, and it works very well with the Goldengo. So yes, we could do that, but I'm not thinking that's the best way to proceed.
Yeah, so it's Dragon Tail Extreme Speed, Roost, Earthquake. But no, I don't really think so on this team because we don't have hazards. Yeah, we don't have spikes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really hard to fit in the end of a team, generally. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking we probably just end up with rocks.
Yeah, I agree. I think Mono Rocks is probably the way to go here. Let's see.
Wendy, do not spam slurs. That's awful.
Yeah, that guy is a consistent force of chaos and bad manners, but
Yeah.
he does generate a lot of memes, and I think the chat is somewhat invested in the feud between him and everybody else. So, barring any further or more let's see, aggressive nonsense, I think he's fine for now, but I will figure out how to ban people if needed.
That's true. We do have U-turn on the Fez, guys. I'm just looking at chat.
Still need a Gambit switch in. Yeah, very true.
Zama also works as a interim Okerpon switch in. And Darkrai switch. Well, we have Fezzy, so
yeah,
we're not
we're fine
for
against Darkrai.
The big problem with Fezzy is Terra Poison Darkrai, because then you don't do anything to it.
Yeah, that is pretty scary, and that's kind of the most common Terra type too, isn't it?
Yeah. So we do want. What about like a? But that doesn't really make sense.
Oh, sorry, you cut out for a moment there. Could you repeat that?
I was gonna say Tinglu, but it doesn't make a ton of sense.
I mean, we do need something for Raging Bolt. So, like, let's put it on. So let's say
we do need a ground, but Fezzy does handle it decently.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, maybe we don't need something that passive. Yeah, probably Tusk then is the way to go here if I'm looking at grounds, because we can't run Gliscor because of the beat up situation. Clodsire is like really just doing the same thing as Fezan in a lot of cases. I mean, Lando is an option. What do you think of Lando here? If we're going the no hazards route, Lando is probably the move.
I agree. I like Lando. We do have to be careful about Ogerpon in that case.
Yeah, well, if we had Rillaboom, that helps a lot. So, like, what I've got right now is, let's say, like, Fezan, Darkrai, Goldengo, Rillaboom, Lando. Is there a way to finish that team?
Let me see. We would need a little bit of speed. Wait, this actually looks extremely like the team that West brought.
Really?
Let me... It's literally 5 of the same 6 Mons.
Oh my gosh.
And the last one is Valiant. Or Geniuses.
I
except for...
I swear I did not look
Golden
at that team. I genuinely did not look at that team. At all. But okay,
That's
wow.
so funny.
So I guess we have to figure something different out.
Yeah, we probably should change that. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, we accidentally just
like
built
Lando,
a team.
though.
Wait, Mimikyu Stardust in the chat saying, I just opened stream at please do not say slurs. Not sure if that's good as an opening stream, as Pinka saying, yes, I do think furries deserve more rights. I don't think I ever said that thing about furries deserving more rights. I mean, I'm not sure what you mean by more rights either. Like, I mean, if anything, as if you think you're an animal,
furry is really the most oppressed group in our society.
I mean, I feel like you're oppressing yourself at that point. Like,
that's fair.
I mean, like if you want to be an animal, then you're really arguing for less rights, I would think, or fewer rights. Anyway, though, we'll get back
So
to the
one
building
thing
here.
that we could do that helps with our speed is we could do Ogrebon grass. Um,
Yeah,
it gives
that could be
us an
cool.
option
Like
for
over
like
Rillaboom, you
Terran
thinking?
speed control over Rillaboom, indeed.
Okay.
Um,
I could see the vision there. Yeah, that does give us speed. And the other thing I like is at the moment, nothing on our team is like screaming for Terra usage. Like they're all kind of okay. So I do like
yeah.
that. Probably
Voltigo will
we'd go
often Terra
boots on
Steel
that.
to break. Probably boots. Possibly banned. Um,
On Ogerpon, huh? Actually, that could be cool. That could be
oh,
cool.
I love that set. I love that set so much.
Hmm.
But we could also do something like Synthesis, Encore, Knock, Ivy Cudgel, or U-Turn. Probably U-Turn. We do have two U-Turn users already.
I mean, I'd say
Um,
more switching the better when we have a Specskull Dengo. Um, oh,
Very true.
and in the chat we have
I'm
Skyman coming in. So Skyman is my single mod, uh, and he's in the chat. So Wendy, you better watch out. Be careful now. All right. Anyway, so yes, as you were saying.
yeah. So if we do that, we can finish it off with like a Scarper,
Hmm.
or like a Boostermon, or we can make
Really?
Darkrai Scarf. I know we
Yeah, no, I think we need for the first
probably wanted
Gliscor because
Astropot.
if we have a Scarf Darkrai, our
Yeah,
Gliscor is just going to protect all over us, and we already have something that's
yeah.
letting it in like 200% for free. In fact, I would say even with Darkrai, our last Pokemon needs to have a good matchup into Gliscor. Um, I will say, as for the speed, I don't feel like we really desperately need that much more speed on this team. Like, well, okay, I
I
will
would
say
disagree. I think Darkrai is your fastest is tough
I
on an
mean,
offense
Darkrai is
team.
the fastest. We do have Ogerpon, but I guess now that you mention it, my main concern would be, well, actually no, honestly, Zama and Dragapult look kind of rough. So yeah, I guess we do need more speed
Dragapult isn't that tough. Fuzzy's really good pivot into it. Um,
into Dragapult.
Dragapult.
Well, like
Yeah,
I'm concerned about the Wisp Hex boot sets because that's like most of them, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean, like, say you pivot in on like a I mean, if you switch in on Wisp, sure, it's not great because they just switch out, but they can't Wisp you without taking a good amount from beat up and getting toxic,
That's true. Yeah,
which is a
1v1
win,
definitely
which is
not
a
too
trade
bad.
I would take.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd say
Um,
that's fair.
yeah.
Hmm. How
How
about something
about
like Deoxys speed for
um,
the last? Well, actually, no. We're looking too weak to.
maybe
We're looking way too weak to Kingambit to do that. Truthfully, I feel like there's no other way other than Ival, which I know is like the original team,
we
but
just made the same team.
yeah, no, this was
Um,
not intentional. Um,
yeah, we could
Mimikyu
do like
Stardust
SD Ice Punch.
recommending we put a Garg here. I don't think that's going to work just with the Zama situation.
Not with the team we have right now, but maybe with like another version.
Yeah,
What about SD Ice Punch for um
for Ival.
or we could do liquidation because Moltres just rose and it's a could switch into
That's true.
Ogerpon.
That's true. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I could see. I mean, if we go with like Liquidation Valiant here, I could see this being good. The problem is just like this is a team that's already been made, you know? That's my main concern.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Well, on the bright side though,
To
team
be clear, there
as
are different stats,
viewership of the stream is
but
doing very well. We have like 135 people, which is normally more than I have during the building
nice
stage. So,
chat.
thank you for bringing in the crowd.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and a lot of people saying in the chat that we need Scarf, Deoxys Speed, and Webs. Thanks, guys.
Definitely a solid
Yeah.
strategy, right?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not sure. I guess you've probably seen a couple of these, but pretty much every time somebody's like, "You should put it on webs." Every time I build around
yeah,
anything, and
I've
I
been
have
in
to
chat for
explain.
most of your streams. I
Oh,
don't talk a
nice.
lot because I feel like I just get drowned out, but no, I tune in for most of them. I enjoy watching you louder. It's fun.
Oh, nice. Glad I appreciate that. And yeah, so then you're aware of the webs phenomenon, but yeah, no webs happening. Um, Someone says, "Am I legally allowed to talk about other Pokemon streamers in this chat?" No. If you mention AIM, I'll come to your address and then people won't hear from you again. Yeah, totally. You can bring up whoever you want. Go for it.
Something that's concerning is Roaring Moon.
Someone asks, "Does Dippity have recovery?" Yes, it has Roost. Uh, yeah, Roaring Moon is a little scary. I mean, because we pretty much just have Lando for it, and then we're cooked otherwise. The funny thing is, what would make our Roaring Moon matchup a little bit better would be priority, like Rillaboom over Ogerpon. Uh,
Oh goodness.
I think,
Okay.
okay, what do you
Well,
say? I think we got to pick a new starting core, because truthfully, I think if we go Fezan, Darkrai, Goldengo, Rilla, Lando, Ival just is the way to finish that team. Like, I
I
feel like that
agree.
seems
It builds
optimal.
itself from that
Yeah.
point.
So let's just
So at
redo
that point,
this.
let's try Specs Val was our second idea, or Specs Kyurem.
Yeah, I
I like
think
Val better because it's faster. I just really hate Specs Kyurem as a Pokemon. Um,
interesting.
I just um
Okay, fair enough.
it's
We can do a
just
little
like
fairy spam.
yeah.
Uh,
Um
Somebody in the chat
and I've
asked, "Does Pheasant have recovery?" Yes, it does. And one other comment: when am I going to do an actual webs team? At some point, but I'm not a huge fan of like coming on stream and building webs because I feel like, and you can let me know what you think about
it's
this, Lang,
super
but
limited.
that's what I'm saying. It feels like webs is kind of solved. Like you have a few really good abusers, like Serp, because it can deal with court change and get the contrary boost if it does court change. Raging Bolt, like Adamant, Roaring Moon, and then you need some poison type, so you run like an Iron Moth or a Glamora. Like webs just feels like a solved play style. It's just not that interesting. So like I could build webs at one point, and I probably will because you guys seem to have a complete fascination with webs, but it's not going to be the most interesting build, I would say. So yeah, Specs
Oh,
IVL. What moves are you
Diamond
thinking?
banned Wendy. Or oh, um so I was debating between timid or modest, and that kind of chooses our moves for us. Because if we're going timid, we probably go Terra Fairy with Vacuum Wave. And if we go modest, we probably go Terra Ghost with Shadow Ball.
Hmm. I don't know
Um,
about you. I'm very greedy. I say we go modest Terragos Shadow Ball.
I agree. So we probably go Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Vacuum Wave.
Yep, that's my favorite
Um,
set for Specs IVL.
and we don't need T-Wave because Fezandipiti is going to Toxic Moltres if it switches in.
Hmm.
Um,
Don't need
yeah.
T Wave on what do you mean?
Oh, not T-Wave, T-Bolt, sorry.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. And also, I'm pretty sure Specs Terragos Shadow Ball is destroying Moltres. Um,
Yeah.
I think. But I
But
guess we don't want to
the
rely on
Terra is
Terra. Yeah. Yeah. Someone else says Heracross stream would be hype. Yeah. At some point, the Heracross stream will happen, guys, for sure. And yes, so apparently Wendy was banned for 30 minutes. But what I found funny was even more than him getting banned was that he would ban, not, apparently it was a 30-minute ban, but it said he was banned for 1.8k seconds, which I don't know why, but that made me chuckle.
Oh,
Um,
that's funny.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, back to the team though. We've got our fairy spam core here. I love clicking Moonblast. Um, yeah. So
Yeah,
one thing though, when you run a
Moonblast
Specs
is just
IVL,
high base power, low resistances. But
mm-hmm.
go ahead, yeah.
Yeah. So when you run a something like this, you pretty much need to have a great Glow King switch in. That's like a constant. Um, and it can't be
Absolutely.
Gliscor. Like what? Because I recently built a Specs IVL team where my really good Goldengo, I mean not Goldengo, Glow King swap in was a Spadef like protect Gliscor because that could handle Future Sight, but we can't do that here because it beat up. And I think you said Ting
Yep,
Lu is a
we
bit
could
weird.
do. Tinglu was weird on the other team. Tinglu could definitely work.
Yeah. Well, I think
I
wasn't the reason it
was
was weird on the
thinking,
other stream because it kind of had some defensive overlap and did a lot of the same things as Fezan?
um, reason I felt it was weird was because it was passive and we had two special breakers that really needed pivots to bring them in. Um, and I guess that's kind of still the case with Specs Valiant.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So let's see then. We definitely need a dark type because that thing's getting up a future sight every time. Um,
Absolutely.
so let's. Oh boy, I forgot
We
to turn
do
off
2-hit KO with. I mean, we do
PMs.
like actually a ton with um Ghost Shadow Ball.
That's true.
So
Yeah, we're not like okay. Let me rephrase it because yeah, you make a good point. We got Specs, Terraghost, Shadow Ball, and Fezan is sitting here with Beat Up, which is pretty good too. But
yeah.
you know, we want to be able to
And
click
honestly,
Moonblast most of the time. I think
if they don't know what Fezzy does, they switch it on to beat up and take half, you know? I mean,
that's
I'm
true.
assuming they take half because we have good attack investment and hopefully we have decent power on it.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
get what you're saying. I don't want to rely too heavily on that though. Like,
oh, but we still need a switch in.
yeah,
Absolutely. I
I
agree.
guess though, to your point though, since we do have the Spec Shuttle Ball, the switch in doesn't need to be like a Lowland Muck, you know, but we definitely need something.
Yeah. We could do like AP Crown. We could do Dark with Protect for future sight.
Garg, yeah,
Um,
Garg. I feel like though, if we're gonna use Garg, because Garg, even spit up sets don't love Future Sight. Like they're okay, but well, they're
mhm.
they're they're pretty good at it. I don't know. Huh. We could also, I think, just like a
I'm looking
standard Dark type that takes
through.
advantage really well. Something like an H-Rot could maybe do, if we want to go the hazard route.
It
But
shot works. My silly little brain is telling me to add Pinkaton and do 3 fairy types. But that's not gonna work. Um,
yeah, I mean, it's
it
just
could.
Tinkaton without its removal is the problem. I mean, sorry, not removal. What am I saying? Without recovery is the main issue. Like, it's not going to be able to answer Glow for
Oh,
long. And I feel like
really?
Fezan and Iron
Oh yeah,
Valiant
yeah,
are
yeah.
both like on the bulkier balance side of things. Like, they need time, you know?
Yeah. So maybe how do you feel about like Scarf Samu? I really like this set.
Mm-hmm. That could be good.
Um,
Let's just put on an H-Rot without the set for now, and we
okay.
can kind of come back to Scarf if necessary. Probably like you run like Flip Turn, Sacred Sword, Ceaseless, Aqua Cutter, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds not bad. I used to not be a fan of Scarf H-Rot at all, but just with how things have been with Darkrai recently, you know, I'm opening my
Mm-hmm.
mind.
Darkrai is a big reason.
Hmm.
Darkrai is a big reason. What else? Roaring Moon. You Revenge It. Um, Pretty cool. And
Yeah.
you also the problem with Samurai is like you can't lock into either of those stabs because of Roaring Moon. Um, but we do have Vacuum Wave with Ival, so, and we could use this more sturdy um Moonshaq, like not Armor Core, but like Balloon Gambit maybe. But we'll
Hmm.
figure out further down the line.
Hmm. Yeah, but I think this is a pretty solid starting core. We are looking. Well, we're looking weak to a lot, but let's not worry too. Let's not think defensively just yet. But we are, I guess, at the point where we need to think about removal, and I think we do want to Tusk here. Iron Valley doesn't like hazards. Samurott doesn't like hazards. Um, I'm feeling Tusk.
If we go Tusk, we definitely need to like pack on Fairy Resists.
That's true.
Um,
Which is doable though.
Although Fuzzy, it is doable. It's like Moltres maybe, or um, probably Moltres. We go like Tusk Moltres.
Tusk Moltres
Um,
sounds not bad. Yeah. Okay, so say we did that. Yeah, because Moltres, that gives us a grass resist, and I feel like it gives us an additional grass and fairy resist since the weight of the world was on Fezant. We can't have that.
we're
And
definitely really worried about Ogerpon at this point.
that's true. Yeah, our last
Um,
Pokemon needs to be like. Well, the thing is, we don't have a steel either, which kind of concerns me. Because that means. I mean, like, you don't technically need a steal, like, it's
Yeah.
not a requirement per se, but I feel like I almost never see a good
Fuzzy
team
can kind
without a
of
steal
act as
type.
our steal. Um,
Sort of, yeah.
yeah, so there's this really cool thing my World Cup teammate did where he has like a scout sheet that we do for opposing teams, and like on like one of and each team slot has like I think it's like steel type, speed, physical, or it's steel type, speed, offense, SPDF, defense, and then bulky attacker.
Hmm.
And then like most teams that aren't obviously like HO or stall can fit that mold. But the cool thing is that like a poison type or like Cinderace was often what we would put in the steel type slot.
Hmm.
Um, so
Yeah, it can work.
I
It
don't know.
rarely works, but it's possible. So I won't close my mind to that yet. Um, for sure. But okay, what would we add in this last
Yeah,
slot? Because
yeah.
it definitely needs to be good against Ogre Pawn.
What if we did treads over Tusk?
It could work. It could work. I recently had a viewer submit a Treads team, and I thought it would be terrible, and then I used it, and it was like, oh, this is mediocre. But it got the job done on the team. Honestly, it was better than I expected.
Yeah.
So okay,
There's a cool
let's say we did
set.
that.
I don't think it's the right set on this team, but you can go full special attack with Terra Blast Ice. I know it has
Hmm.
Ice, but that doesn't OHKO Gliscor.
Hmm.
Um, so and if you show EP, they're gonna be like, oh, my Gliscor is a free split gen.
Oh yeah,
Um,
no, it's a pretty
especially in
cool
this.
set. I think SRN made a team where he used that on electric terrain. It's a lot of fun.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay though, so say we go Treads, Moltres here.
We don't need
It feels like
Molt.
Rillaboom makes sense for
We
the
don't need
last.
Molt, I think.
You don't think we need Moltres?
If we have treads.
I don't know. I still like it
Because I
here.
mean
I mean,
like
what are we doing against like King Gambit?
that's true.
Like King Gambit is really rough, and it gets in on Fezand for free.
We could do Band Zama.
We could, but I mean that. Well, actually, the other thing I realized is we've just developed the most Gliscor weak team in the world. Like it's taking 0 from a Scarf H-Rot hit too.
Ah,
Uh, and Treads,
well, yeah,
Moltres,
but we could do
Fezand.
that. We could do that Terraplast Ice set. We have the Specs Val, which I
That's
know like
true.
it scouts with
I
Protect.
get what you're saying, but
Actually, yeah, it scouts with Protect.
I definitely want this last Pokemon though to like really handle Gliscor.
I feel like honestly, I don't want Moltres on the team. I feel like we need to handle Clisar and Overcon with both of the two lasts.
Yeah, you
Um,
might be right.
because those are like look at Samurott, like it Overcon comes in on so much of this team, including outspeeding Valiant.
Hmm.
Um,
Let's see. And someone in the chat
actually,
says, so now that Moltres is OU, the Moltres streak on the low kick stream wasn't that surprising, huh? Guys, I did 6 games on the low kick stream and faced 4 Moltres. It's at like 5% usage. That was insane. OU or not, that was insane. Anyway, though. Um,
we could do
yeah.
over treads as like Cinderace.
Yeah, well,
Or
that's the thing though. Like Cinderace is a short-term team type of Pokemon. We're definitely getting rid of Aatrot if we go the Cinderace route, because that's not a good core. Um,
yeah, yeah, never mind. Um,
maybe let's just try to fit a Gliscor
Glim.
answer earlier. So you said
Um,
Glim?
I'm just looking at like hazard removal. That's always so awful to build in this tier.
Yeah.
When you really need hazard removal and can't find it. Let's, you know what? Let's go Tusk, and that way we have like, if we really need it, we can Terra Ice Spinner.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's something,
Um,
but that's not. I'd like something that can like
swap
be in
in
on
and
Gliscor and threaten it. And like threaten it
what
even
about
if
like
it clicks
Latios?
protect. Latios. That's kind of an interesting one. Can we afford something like that here with so little defensive utility and like that's not enough speed? I feel like we can't. Like we could
I was
try
thinking,
Latios, but I
yeah,
don't think we could
I would
finish the team.
no. Meow.
Yeah, Meowscarada could work.
What if we go Meow over Samurott? Uh,
Yeah, that could do. So now we're at Fezan, Ival, Tusk, Meowscarada.
that's what I have. And we stage Fairy Resist and Molt kind of fits. Um, you know what I thought about was doing like Weather Ball Molt, but we can't really fit Locking.
See, Skyman recommending Raging Bolt to pair with Meowscarada, and
I had Raging
Jason
Bolt last
Goldsboro
on.
is saying we should run Corviknight with Bulk Up and Brave Bird.
Huh. Bulk Up Corv. I had a Specs Iron Valiant plus Bulk Up Corv team a while back.
Yeah, actually, I think
Um,
we worked on that. I recall it was pretty good, honestly. Although, I guess Bulk Up Corviknight stocks are down with Moltres' rise to fame.
yeah,
We also need an ice resist, like a real ice resist on this team.
we
I
do.
feel like,
Like a Steel Dust. Like
yeah,
Golden Go was so nice.
it really was. I feel like we might need. Well, hold on. Why? Well, could we go like Specs Goldango over Ival?
I feel like we're veering into the other team that we didn't want to do.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
that.
No, you're right. Okay, stick with Ival then. So let's say we did put on a Raging Bolt here as like an a Wellspring answer. I guess we can
And we
call
need
it that.
another Fairy Resist.
That would probably be Corv.
Um,
I feel like Raging Bolt Corv could be the last two. What do you think?
Not a huge fan of Corv. It just like in general, but B, I mean,
No, trust me. I totally
we,
understand. I am not a Corviknight fan either, but it's not here for removal. We're not going to run any of those like fake defog sets. It's going to be
yeah,
ID press and, U-turn.
Corv,
And it's a pivot, and the main thing I like
yeah,
is it hard shuts down SD Gliscor, and it's a really safe transition for Gliscor, which I feel like we need here. Because at the moment, our entire team is getting either hit by Toxic or Earthquake, and we get smoked by it.
true. So say they have like Blitzcore King, we pivot into Corviknight, U-turn on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then force it out with Valiant, does either Great Tusk or Masquerada
Yeah,
on the
that's the
King.
idea. Exactly. Or
Yeah,
rather, we'd probably
okay.
just U-turn directly into Meowscarada to threaten the Gliscor with Axel, so we don't have to make doubles. But like, yeah, that's the idea basically.
Mm,
Um,
true.
and we could also run like a
Okay.
Specs Raging
I
Bolt here,
mean,
which could be pretty silly.
it could be pretty silly. In that case, uh, this team is kind of slow.
Kind
If
of
we do
what?
Scarf now.
Slow? Yeah, I do think, well, that's a good
Yeah.
thing, yeah. I can agree with Scarf Meow here. The scary thing is, though, I feel like that leaves us in such a spot against Gliscor. But I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what else we could run? A funny kind of set here. Since nothing on our team is really demanding Terra once again, we could run like a Terra Blast Ice Raging Bolt. Like a Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Draco, Terra Blast Ice, Boots, Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
That could be pretty fun.
Or like
Oh no,
Terraforce
Thunderclap.
Water.
We definitely need Thunderclap. Yeah, does Terra Blast Water kill Gliscor though? I definitely want the one shot.
It should.
Let me check. Raging Bolt. Terra Blast. I mean, I don't think it's killing specially defensive, but let's see. Okay, so it is killing defensive, but not specially. Special defensive is
Okay.
taking like 73 to 86, which I will say I feel like we need
What if
ice
we
here because
did?
it's the special sets that are going to be the bigger problem since we already have IVAL.
Yeah, and we can also we can Terra Ice on like a Kyurem.
That's a good point
Um,
too, yeah.
yeah. Um, what about like Roselli Berry on this?
Roselli, I feel like I'd rather have just boots, especially since we're going to be turning into an ice type
Okay.
a good amount of the time. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the main reason. Okay, let's take a look through the tier and just see if we lose to anything. So yeah, Sun was a big note. Yeah, we get absolutely toasted by Sun. Like Raging Bolt with Thunderclap does help a good bit. We need to go SR spin on Tusk,
Yeah.
which I don't love, but it is what it is. We definitely need Terra Water Fezan for the Sun situation.
Wake. Yeah. Um, so is there something we can run like over core for Sun?
I
Um,
really don't think so. Like we desperately need a Fairy Resist in that last slot and something that can transition on Gliscor. So I really don't see anything happening there.
like King. But
I mean,
running King plus Fuzzy doesn't make a ton of
no, it
sense.
doesn't. Like now,
Um,
it could be a play to replace Fezzy with King, but I don't think anyone wants to do that here. That would be sad.
no, would be sad.
Speaking of
Um,
Raging Bolt, I feel like I want to run more funky Raging Bolt sets. Like I've been thinking about Choice Scarf Bolt lately. I want to make that happen at some point.
I also thought about that, and I was running Timid Specs on the team. Um, very
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Yeah, like imagine just being a Darkrai and then the Raging Bolt Terra Dragon Draco Meteors and kills you. It's got to be an awful thing to happen to a
Yeah.
person. And I want to be the one behind that because how many
Do you even need
times?
Terra Dragon?
Pardon? You might not. You
Do you
might
even need the
not.
Terra
Let me
Dragon?
check that out of curiosity. I know we're not supposed to be building Raging Bolt right now, but let's see. Yeah, you do need Timid Scarf to outpace Darkrai, but
Yeah, you definitely
yeah,
need Terra
no.
Dragon.
Sadly, you do need Terra Dragon, but still,
But I mean, like rocks, it's like a almost guaranteed echo with rocks.
that's true.
Um,
It's true. Yeah. Anyway, though, as for the Fezandipiti situation,
yeah.
I feel like we hope Terra Water and Scar. Okay, so I will say this: we've got Specs Vacuum Wave Ival, which is surprisingly good against Sun, because a lot of times they'll be running like these cheesy bulk up Tusks, and the Vacuum Wave will kill them, and they'll be, I think Scarf Meow and Raging Bolt and Terra Water Fezan might be enough for the Sun matchup. I say we just go for it. We've also been building for like an hour. We can give the people some entertainment.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. Now
Um,
let's do some sets. So we've got the Fezan and the Tusk down. What are you thinking on Tusk? I'm feeling just like boots.
I had boots and Terra Ice.
Yep.
Um, I've
Offensive.
I've been running Terra Ice, yeah, offensive. Um, attack invested, not invested.
Oh yeah. And someone Skyman saying, yeah, I pink across. Prepare for the endless sus messages in chat now that Raging Bolt is on the team. Yeah. Um,
Why is Raging Bolt sus?
Oh, because so here's the weird thing, right? My chat, I don't know why, a lot of people in my chat have this strange sexual interest in Raging Bolt.
Okay.
I really couldn't tell you why. I didn't make a video. It's not a meme I generated. Chat did it all by themselves. Okay. So on Meowscarada here, we definitely need U-turn since it's a scarf set. We definitely need knockoff since
Oh
we don't have
yeah.
another knock user. I
I was
really
thinking
like
triple
Trick.
trick was
Yep, I
was
totally
an
agree.
option. And just give up grass stab.
Which, yeah, it does hurt to
Um,
do, but we can just test and kind of see what, you know. Someone says, what am I going to do when my
let's do
opponent
like
runs
Terra Fire
Heatran?
maybe?
Hold
Or Terra
on.
Ghost.
Someone
Terra
just
Ghost.
noted Heatran destroying our entire team, which is true. What do
Yeah,
you say
it
we slap
does.
an assault vest on
Depends.
Tusk and pretend it's okay?
I mean, uh, or yeah, well, we need rocks, you know?
Oh, right.
Um,
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, how do we deal with this? I feel like the most expendable Pokemon, structurally speaking, is Raging Bolt.
yeah, because we have Corv and Meow.
Yeah. So
And if
let's...
we
Sorry, go
did
for it.
Dragonite,
Dragonite? I mean, what set would we run, though? Like, I'm not a fan of Dragonite on, like, balanced teams. I feel like it always is underperforming. But, like, what set did you have in mind?
um, I was just thinking of DD. Like,
DD, like DD Roost, E-Speed, like, what, that kind of thing?
probably not Roost, probably like Ice Spinner, E-Speed, EQ. Um,
You
maybe
know,
not
I'll
though.
say I never put this type of thing on teams, but we do need priority. It does give us something that threatens Gliscor. What the heck? Let's give it a try. Um, and it does fix a lot of issues. So just like boots, DD, E-Speed, EQ, Ice Spinner.
That's what I would do.
And we're just like adamant max, attack max speed.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So, okay, we've got... All right. And now for the Corviknight, let's do that. So there are basically two sets we can viably run here. I would say is... Oh, someone just realized we're kind of getting cooked by Moltres. That's sort of true. Yeah, we are getting...
No, we're not.
You don't think so?
Fuzzy actually doesn't switch in.
Yeah, we're getting super
Yeah.
cooked by
What
Moltres.
if we, okay.
Let's reevaluate the D-Knight.
I wanted, we could do,
How about like a
no,
Walking
'cause that
Wake?
doesn't solve our,
There are some Walking Wake sets. They'll run like, like knockoff, Scald, U-turn. Like that could be a thing.
yeah, but we don't have hazards.
That's true. I guess those
Um,
sets only really do work well on hazard teams. Let's see if I feel like a dragon type makes sense here structurally, but because basically we need something that's
it
okay
does.
against Gliscor and helps against Curem.
Here's,
Maybe
here's
a
my, here's my thought.
mhm.
Um, is if we have a dragon type, we don't really need Corv, we just need a fairy resist. Because especially if that, because I really don't think we're that weak into Gliscor. Um,
Someone else noted something good, I think, which is that Wisp is super free against our team. And they recommended a Garganackle in that spot. I kind of like that.
I do too. Do
Someone says
Garg, and then we can like put Taunt on Tusk.
Taunt on Tusk? I mean, we could.
I really like it for like King Stall.
Yeah, that's fair. I do like destroying stall, and I guess we could use the help there. So what was I gonna say? Let's just take a quick look through the tier and make sure we don't lose to anything. Also, Terra Water on Garg, which is definitely what we'll go with, is like the bane of Sun's existence, so that's pretty cool too.
It is. Yep.
I just had what if we put a Scarf Raging Bolt on a Sun team? Like that. Maybe like Terra Fire.
That would be really awesome. We need to cook that later.
We definitely do. Yeah, we won't have time this stream, but maybe tomorrow. I'm writing that down right now. Scarf, Terrifier, Arbolt. Sick. Okay.
What is fire for? I guess fire.
Oh, just the Weather Ball. Because it runs Weather Ball and it's just like incredibly powerful. Like I think with Terrifier, Weather Ball and Sun is its strongest attack possible.
Yeah. True.
Anyway, though,
I'm
yeah,
still not big on Corv.
I mean, I understand your hesitation, but there are pretty much two things that can pivot safely on a Gliscor: Corviknight and other Gliscor.
And we can't use Gliscor.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's like, what do we do? You know? I mean, now that we have Garg, which can kind of temporarily absorb status, but if it's a Swords Dance set, then we're smoked without Corviknight too. So I just really don't see a way around it. And the other thing is, we're not loving King Gambit either, and the only thing we have to take it on is an offensive Tusk. So I feel like a backup answer of Corviknight makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't love putting
yeah.
Corviknight on a team, but it makes a
Well,
lot
here's the
of
thing.
structural sense here.
We have Valiant and Trick Meow, but yeah, okay. I will begrudgingly agree to Corviknight.
We'll see how it goes. If we need to take it away, we'll take it away. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I mean,
And you probably want slow on it.
is this Fezan set living specs Kyurem hits? Because Kyurem
It
is looking
is
pretty scary.
taking it avoids 2-hit KO from Ice Beam, but it's not taking Earth Power super well.
Yeah, and also
Basically.
there is the factor where it is definitely getting cooked by Terra Ice, which is pretty free against us. Do you think could we go the fast Fezan to outspeed Kyurem here? I feel like that's the move.
That's really fast.
It is,
Like
but I mean, looking at Kyurem against our team, like it gets in on the Tusk, it gets in on the Meow. I guess it doesn't get in on that much. Maybe we'll start with this and we'll see what happens. But I feel like we might get toasted by
okay.
Kyurem, but maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Okay, so
Terra
let's
Ghost and Meow, by the
fill
way.
this in. Terra Ghost, you're thinking,
Um,
just for like tricking and screwing
yeah,
over Zamazenta?
we, that works, but also D Knight with triple axle.
Oh yeah,
Um,
very good point. Yeah, but no, when you Terra Ghost and trick and then they body press, it's so funny. Like it's it's a great moment.
yeah,
Okay, so cool. And we'll go with make sure to make the Meowscarada female, so we're not getting Q charmed. Let's go to Garg next. I'm feeling just
the thing about
leftovers.
Fezandipiti is it's 100% male.
Oh yeah,
So
that'll be fine. I mean, we're not
yeah,
like it's a very very
Q
niche
charm. It's
situation.
fiction anyway. It's fictional anyway. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um. Okay. I have everything filled out. We want relaxed zero IVs. Corv.
Okay, could
Um.
you pass me that then? I have not filled anything out.
Here, I'll just pass the paste.
Thank you. Let's see, and I'm just gonna take a look here at chat. Someone says do Pulse and Glow King. No. We're gonna try. I'm and also for the record, guys, I've heard, I've gotten a lot of people in chat saying, I use too much Glow King. I will not apologize for my heavy usage of Glow King. It's busted. It's broken. It's the best Pokemon in the tier. Anyway, that's my take at least. I think it's the best. What do you think, Leng?
I'm sorry. What's the best team? I was writing. What's
Oh,
the
no
best
problem.
team?
I think Galarian Slowking is the best Pokemon in the tier.
I think it's close. I think Golden Go is better.
Interesting. Most people don't consider Golden Go to be like top 3 contender. But that's
Yeah, I'm definitely. I think it has just so much set versatility, um, that like you can actually really surprise with it.
mhm.
Now, one thing that popped up in World Cup a lot was specially defensive Colberberry with T-Wave.
Mhm.
And that was like related to Darkrai teams.
Yeah.
And then, like Buzzing Helmet it's just very versatile. And then on the West team that I started out with Fezandipiti, they were at Covert Cloak, Make It Rain, Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I guess that's true. You can
I don't
kind
know.
of pick
I
and
think
choose what you want your Goldango to counter, which is pretty crazy. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, this set looks good. My one concern is I'm wondering if we want to go slow Corviknight with King Gambit being a thing. Like that fast Iron Defense is pretty nice. And Corviknight naturally does outspeed
True.
Gambit. So I would say we don't go min speed. I feel like the slow U-turn isn't that important.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as we're slower than Gliscor, it's fine.
Yeah, which is not
Um,
hard to like. Gliscor you usually runs speed. Um,
yeah.
and guys, for those in the chat, yeah, Leng's mic is not ideal, but normally it's fine. But yeah, when there's a glitchy moment, just bear with us. At the moment, there's nothing that can be done about it. All right, and let's see. I think, yeah, I do like the salt cure. One thing we could do is to put additional pressure on Glow King, because the problem with this current Garg set is that Glow King pretty much shuts it down, comes in on the salt cure, clicks Future Sight, gets out. I feel like I'd rather
Yep.
put rocks on Tusk over Taunt. I think our stall matchup is good enough that we can afford to do that.
Okay. And
And
then,
then we'll run Earthquake. Yeah.
with Protect Earthquake, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
this is actually my favorite Garg set is Salt Cure, Earthquake, Recover, Protect. I think it's like really, really good for moves.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
and Wendy is back, but he's behaving himself. It looks like Skyman is on the prowl. Okay, so I think we got a good team here. I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I say we'll just like trade back and forth, getting games. Do you want to start off, or would you like me to?
Here, sure, I can do it. I think I'm below 1800 though.
That's fine. Oh yeah,
Um,
I was doing some like fixing my viewers' teams and fixing some of those yesterday, and there was a team. So just to give you guys a little teaser of the next video, I was using an Alolan Executor, so you better believe I'm below 1800 too. But you know, it'll be all right. Um, okay, so just I'm on my main
yeah, I'm
account.
searching,
Just invite me whenever you get
and
a
I'll invite
game.
you.
All right.
Okay, wow, we're playing against a Fezandipiti. Um,
What are the odds? Look at that.
I invited you. So unfortunately, you gotta unblock PMs. Um,
Yes, yeah, I did. But it'll be fine.
okay,
I can just block them while we're in the game
okay,
too.
okay. Um,
Someone says our team looks weak to Garg. I kind of get that, but at the same time, we can salt cure them with our own Garg and then kind of force them out, I guess.
oh, it
It's
really
not ideal.
does.
It's not ideal. Kind of another case in which Glow King over Fezan would be good. But
Yeah.
we could run Cloak
So
Corv if it gets really bad.
ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I
I
mean
actually really like that.
it's a useless item a lot
Um,
of the time, so I don't love it, but we could do it.
I think we just lead Meow or Fuzzy.
I'm feeling the Fezan here. People love
Okay.
leading Zapdos. It's just like there's something about it. Oh no.
Okay, this is definitely gonna be faster. Okay, this is why we should have led Garg.
Maybe
And
so.
Terad.
That's fine though. It's time for the Corviknight to come in. It's time to shine.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's choice specs.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I made a mistake.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, I think we actually live if we Terra Water here, do we not?
No way.
No, I'm pretty sure we do.
Well, let me. Water.
Because that'll do. Yeah, with the drop and
Um,
then with all the minus. Well, maybe not.
Modest choice specs. Make it rain. No, it's if I go for the double protect, maybe
Okay, what do we want to sack?
we can go for double protect and just sack this.
Yeah, okay, fair. Let's do it. Oh, thank God. We live to fight another
Okay.
day. Alright, we'll just do it again for sure. Tech tier. And let's see. These calcs are useless. Hey, Garg is back. Okay, we 100% tech tier. Gotta be Terra Water Salt Cure, right? Oh no.
Yep.
He figured it out. That's fine though. We can just, I'd say we
Do we EQ
recover.
greed EQ?
I think we recover.
Okay.
I'd rather keep this thing healthy, and I feel like, yeah, we're just gonna get volted on.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like, I don't know why he went into Fezan here. Do we not just click Salt Cure?
Yeah. Weird.
Someone asked, can the next stream be Hoopa Unbound? So I've already done a Hoopa Unbound stream. Now here, I feel like we greed the EQ.
Absolutely.
Heck
yeah.
Do we kill? Not quite. Oh, actually, that was a critical hit. Good God. This is a bulky Zapdos. Wow.
They can knock here, which would be bad.
Probably a good time to get Corviknight back up.
Yep.
Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay, definitely he's just gonna roost.
Surely gonna roost.
Well, how do you feel about like going into Specs Eyeval here?
I probably should not have U-turned.
Yeah, it's okay though. We're fine. We're fine. Honestly, Psyshock. Like, this is what Fezan is for.
Really?
I mean, I'm feeling the Fezan will come in.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Okay. I wish it killed, but that, I guess beggars can't be choosers. And I don't understand the Zapdos there at all. Why are you not going into the dark type? This is so weird. Okay. I kind of want to scout with Corv because I'm feeling the trick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yep.
There we
Sick.
go. We're so good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gotta just be like, we don't care about the drop. I think we just click Salt Cure.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we click it again. Oh, guess good on you for making the right play. I just like felt like the Zapdos was coming in there, but then they just didn't do it.
Yeah, that was probably hard to risk.
Do we click it again here?
I was gonna.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh wow. We go Valiant.
Okay.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, with the Spadef drop, that kind of makes sense. I don't know what the plan is here. I'm refusing to believe this thing is Scarf. Yeah, exactly. Like they were pulling some crazy mind games, some absolute nonsense. Okay, guys, sorry, my chat has stalled. I'm going to reopen that. Reloading chat. Okay. Garg is doing everything. Whoever in the chat said we should add Garg, thank you for your support. It's been clutch. We're definitely going to struggle with getting Garg up, but I guess now that the Goldengo is knocked, that makes things easier. Okay. We get a very nice beat up. Wow. That's doing damage. That's good.
And see, it only hit 5 times because Corv is paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Really weird move.
And actually, yeah, something else about the Garg, the fact that we have like such a great status absorber with this beat up mechanic is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like Corv it's paralyzed and has choice specs. It's like the worst thing in the world, right? We just let it go. Yeah. This is, I think, Garg. Can Garg live?
Yeah.
Really? Even after rocks? Like, it'll live? Okay, sick. Let's do it. Goldengo, also note, has 1 Make It Rain left. So we're getting to the point where Fezan can actually handle it pretty soon.
I'm thinking this Encores or DDs.
Yeah, I think you just click Salt Cure either way. If he Encores, then we can switch. And then we just can go into Meow.
Really? Do we not just double to Great Task or Meow?
Actually, I forgot we already used our Terra. Yeah, that's probably fair. I'd say double Meow in here, then. I guess we trick, honestly.
Do we trick or triple axle?
I'd say we trick. And that's not so good. Okay. It may be over.
Yeah, Corv was maybe necessary, huh?
Maybe so. I mean, not at the point it was choice specs and paralyzed. Like, I don't regret sacking it to Goldengo. It wouldn't have been able to take this thing on anyway. But as for maybe not letting it get tricked to choice specs, yeah, that probably was the right move. I don't know why he went for Earthquake, or why they went for Earthquake. That does less than Extreme Speed.
Yeah.
Maybe Guard can live one. I feel like it probably doesn't, but there's a chance. I
no,
think
it definitely does.
Oh, it does. Okay, sick. So then it's not over. I feel like our sack here is probably Tusk. Yeah. Okay, so I guess just Garg and Cure. Okay, interesting.
The roost.
Well, we can Earthquake here though. We're doing okay. Like we can protect. We can do some BS. I think we EQ again. I don't think the attack comes off here. Okay, it does, but that's fine. Because that'll put into range. No, not quite.
We're in E-speed range, though.
But okay, this guy has been playing terrible. I think he might not know that extreme speed does more damage.
Yeah.
I think we have to Earthquake here. Oh, the other DD comes out. That's not good. Okay, we need some critical hits in the house. And we need to predict some protects. But let's EQ a few more times for sure. I think we EQ here. I think we protect here.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay, we do it again. He knows E-speed is more powerful, it looks like. I underestimated him just a little bit.
We recover?
No, I think we... Actually, hold on. You might be right. No, I think we EQ. I think he's going to roost here. Or if he doesn't roost here, he'll be forced to roost next turn. I think we Earthquake again. That did quite a bit. I feel like we recover.
That's a really committal play. I'm just trying to see if...
But we win if we get the play here. Or we don't win, but we at least don't lose. Okay, we're cooked. But we can at least now go... No, what's the play here?
We win with Bow.
Okay, so we just go Fezan then, and play rough here, I think, right? Oh, that was well played by him. Maybe he's slow?
No, not really.
Well, because now we die to E-speed.
Oh, the D-Knight, yeah.
Preserving the D-Knight was what I meant, was good on his part. And I don't honestly though, we didn't kill Gambit anyway. With
Modest? We didn't?
Oh no. King Gambit is really fat.
Dang.
Okay, I'm going to I'll go for one now, and we'll see. Yeah, I'm not feeling like this is... I think we've built a kind of a mediocre team. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that was just...
We can always go to the other version, and...
Yeah, we could. I mean, I don't know. I think if we'd preserved Corviknight, that game could have gone very differently. And my urging to lead with Fezan was probably more motivated by content than by actual good thinking. So maybe we play this next one a little bit better, and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I probably should have started early, but you know what? Hindsight.
All right. Okay, here we go. So we're facing a Rabombi team. Pretty sure Meowscarada leads and kills Rabombi with an Axle. So that feels like the play. Oh, did I not? Oh, I'm blocking PM, so I can't send them either. Okay, now it should be sent. Did that work?
Yep.
Great.
Okay.
Someone asked me what's my favorite Pokemon I've used in streams. Lokix was my favorite. Second favorite, probably Excadrill, because it works so well. Maybe Hoopa. All right, let's just lead Meowscarada and just do this Axle thing.
Yep.
Well, actually, though, yeah, let's just do it. Although, here's what I'm worried. Is the Terra Steel coming out here? This guy's
I thought
17.
about it
I feel
too.
like he knows. I'm going to U-turn here. And nope.
Oh
They were just
no.
going to let it die. Okay, well, anyway. That's fine. It is what it is. We have a Boots Tusk. We can get these removed. Hopefully. And at least we
Yep.
still have the Scarf Meow.
Well,
We still have... My worry was that we'd get Terra Steel Stun Spored, which would have been really bad. Okay. So we're doing all right.
hopefully, I mean, they're gonna go Smurf here.
Serp, you
They're
think?
gonna go
Yeah.
Smurf here.
I mean, that'll be pretty easy. We can
Um,
switch. Do you think we go... The question there would then be, oh, interesting, the Glamora comes in. I think I just Earthquake. This thing's going to go for a Meteor Beam, and it will
you
not
text,
kill.
you text on the beam.
You think so? Well, isn't a +1 Earth Power going to do more than the Meteor Beam? Or am I
Oh, I mean,
tripping?
we need to share this for gold anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so you're thinking... Yeah, I agree. Protect into the Terra Water Earthquake. Seems good. Yeah. No, that was very optimal. And the greedy second Meteor Beam comes out, and the Glamora just dies, doing nothing. You love to see it. See, Garg is such an unpleasant mon to fight against. Yes, you are correct. Garg is nasty. So the question is here, do we go Fezan or Meow? I feel like Fezan. Leng? You there? I think you're muted. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Let me know when you're back. Anyway, okay.
Sorry, I had to step out for a bit. I'm back.
No problem. So what do you think? The question now is Meow or Fezan here?
I feel like Meow is safer because they could be like Terra Ground.
That's true. Although it will take a T-Spike. I think I'm just going to go Fezan.
But
like, let's let the Fezan do something too. If we get Terra Blast grounded, then that'll be the Terra, which will be really nice to give up the Terra. I'm just going to click beat up here. We get glared. Please break through. We don't break through. Okay.
No.
Fezan, come on, man. Someone says, will I do a low kick stream part 2? Yes, absolutely. Low kicks was incredible. There will be a part 2.
I wonder what this... Yeah, I knew it. Terra
but
Ground,
it's not
but
going
it just
to
looked like
kill.
Terra Ground on this
Oh,
team.
it's not going to kill, and we get the beat up. Please poison one of these. Hey, there we go.
There we go.
That's good. Honestly,
I don't think it wasn't mattered much because we were avenged with Meow anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually super happy with that situation. Like, I do not mind that one bit. We just let it die here to a Leaf Storm, I think. I hope Meow kills with knockoff is the one thing. It does not. Because I don't want to risk a triple axle with how important Meow could be to the end game. So, like, I could switch Corv here and then double back into Fezan. I think I'm going to do that just to get a little more chips so we don't have to risk anything. Because this will not take much. Oh, and we get a Leaf Storm miss too.
I guess I don't want this glared.
Oh, sick. He went for the glare. Okay, yeah. Cool. And probably just...
And Garg Protect.
Garg Protect? I think Meow U-turn is a little better.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They're not leftovers. They could be cussed out.
Oh, you are very right. Okay. Let's not get smoked here. I feel like I could have sworn it was leftovers, but no, you are correct.
Well, no, okay. They're not Endure. Actually, well, we don't know that.
I don't think Meow's essential. I'm just going to click U-turn. It is cussed out.
I told you it was cussed out. Oh my god.
It's fine, though. We don't need Meow to win. We really don't. No. I think I just go Ival here. Okay, the Haxorus is in.
Yep.
Gotta be a Corviknight, I think.
Ironhead?
Or actually...
Yeah, it's gotta be Corviknight.
Yeah, we go Corviknight. Wow, the reeds go
Ooh,
crazy.
weird.
Okay, I'm just going to U-turn here and
I
get in
mean, it's
Tusk.
fine. Yeah.
Sick.
Oh,
That's
nice
actually
play.
really
That
nice.
was really nice.
Yeah, kind of that's a surprisingly good situation. Okay, that's dead.
Very solid.
Let's see what's coming in
He
here.
whips off our Val.
Hacks comes in. I think I just hit this with a headlong rush. Or do I rapid spin? No, that's not. We don't need to rapid spin for anything.
Uh,
Okay, now it
I would have
dies to a
rapid
vacuum
spun.
wave. Um, yeah, it dies to a vacuum wave here. So the question is, though, I think I actually finished this thing off with Corv instead. I'm pretty sure I do just sack Tusk here.
Mm,
I mean, it's not good for anything.
yeah, Tusk is pretty useless. Yeah, exactly. Tusk is useless.
Okay.
Um, I would want to keep
Oh my
core
gosh, that skill
for
shot did so much.
jeez. I would want to keep core for like iron defensing against Sama.
Hmm.
Um,
I could go into Corv and ID here. I think that's probably the play.
oh, okay. I
Well,
feel
because
like
worst case we
vacuum
get
wave
we
is
get double
safer.
close combated and we die, and then we can go Ival against a non-terrible Zama, which is perfect situation for us.
Okay,
Like that's if we
I
get
see
double
it.
down here, like double close combat and we die, that's
Aqua
actually
Tail.
optimal. And yeah, that Aquatail probably would have done like 40. Haxorus is a okay. We get critical hit, but it probably would have done like 0. Um, do I roost here or do I? I think I ID again probably. Well, let's check.
I don't know if it matters.
I'm just worried about the situation where the Zama ID's up with us. I probably just roost here and then U-turn on the Zama and go into Ival, don't I? Or do you think I play the game of fighting with the Zama and
Here's the thing, it could be heavy slam. Like I feel like Zama's on webs are like mirror herb a lot of the time.
you're
Um,
correct. You are correct. But they don't run heavy or let me rephrase that. Heavy slam doesn't kill Ival typically. Like you
true.
need a max attack
So you're
investment and even
probably
then it's
right.
probably not killing.
So I would root just so that like if Val for some reason dies, we are at your health.
Yeah, that seems like a good move. Okay, and I think yeah, U-turn here and just right into Ival. Okay, the ID comes off. That's exactly what we want to see. And this should die here. We shouldn't die. Okay, we get
Yep,
body
and
pressed.
lefties.
Critical hit. Body press doing 85. It's an
Crit.
impressive Pokemon. But GG, and we get a win. Okay, good stuff. And I'm actually am above 1800. I guess that. Oh, that's because I
Oh
did.
yeah.
I didn't do the Alolan Executor team last. If I did, trust me, guys, we wouldn't be here. Okay.
You.
Um. All right, you want to grab the next one?
I did. I invited you.
Oh, nice. I missed that. Oh wait, did you? Hold on. Could you invite again? I think I was blocking PMs. Great. Okay, now I'm in.
There we go. I think Meowlead or Garglead. Because again, we don't have anything for gold without this Garg.
Yeah, I can agree with the Garglead. It's also just Terra Water works in many ways here.
For gouging and yeah, can Gambit. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about this, but because it's just gonna spike and stop the rock. But you there?
Yes, yeah, sorry, just looking at the chat. Someone says, uh-oh,
Okay.
Gouge. Yeah, facts. Gouge is a really uh-oh Pokemon. Yeah, U-turn, pretty free kill. Nice. And we should be able to remove probably with Tusk at some point. But we'll see what happens.
Some point. What about like
So what do we want to come in on us here? I feel like we want to bring in the Gambit, so I want to go...
that's what I was thinking. Fezzy.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, because that could bring in gold too, and we
Which
have,
just lets us
you know,
bring...
water
Yeah,
Garg.
yeah, exactly. Okay, that's... I feel like... Do we not just
Okay.
click beat up?
They could kill us with EQ, right?
It could, but at the
Oh, they
same
don't.
time, it's a
They
gouging
don't.
fire.
I mean,
Oh, they don't? Okay,
Ada doesn't
I
kill.
think we go for it then. I think that's worth. And yeah, and also just like the odds that he would just Dragon Dance because greed is astronomical. Okay. Now we have to make it. Now we have to make a call. Because we're definitely something's going down here.
Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe not.
Can't
The
be
only
guard
if something
switch.
if we go Garg here, Garg won't die, but then we lose our Garg for sure.
Yeah, which we can't do because gold is there. I'm thinking it might be Meow.
How about Corviknight? No, but I see what you mean with
Then we
Meow.
only have great.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree
And
with
then
the
we have
Meow.
only great tusk for yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Garg probably.
I think so because I see the Earthquake. I feel like we're not gonna just get killed by an Outrage here, but I do think we probably protect to Scout.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Breaking Swipe
Okay.
won't do that much. Yeah, so we can very easily just recover here. Ooh, booster special attack. But this probably won't run Size Shock. It's probably the Shadow Ball set. So it's got to be Fezan. This is like what Fezan was born to do. If we get Size Shocked here,
Exactly.
we get Size Shocked.
Oh
there.
my god.
Fezan out here doing nothing. Okay, this is really tough. Do we not have to go into our own Ival and Moonblast and pray?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's so sad that it was Size Shock. Like, it makes sense, I guess, but it's still sad.
They could Terra Steel is the issue.
I don't think they'll be Terra Steel. I'm thinking it's going to be Terra Ghost, probably. Okay. We're simply the better player.
Simply better.
What can I say? Yeah.
Garg time.
Oh yeah. Okay. We just cure. I don't know what he's or what they're trying to do.
So
someone says,
I mean,
why don't you use the same account like Pokegame and friends do? Not a bad idea. We probably should get a joint account so I can see the team show up on the calc deck. So we'll do that next time.
Yeah, we just don't have anything laddered up.
Yeah.
I can actually I'll just like change the password of something I have and do that for next time.
Mm-hmm. Man, they're sweating right here. We're just here clicking the easiest move and the freest move in the world. I can just see the gears turning in RK Element's head. Oh, that's not... I don't think that's a good play at all. I feel like we're fine.
No.
Right? I mean, that's not even doing that much, is it? Oh, no, that is doing a lot.
No.
But, okay, so now the question is, what do we sack, I guess? I feel like the play is just to stay in spam Earthquake.
Now?
Yeah, stay in spam Earthquake, then go into Ival. Feels like the move. Somebody asked, when am I going to be on the fridge? So I actually, this Monday, Jimothy and I talked, and I went on the fridge. And I think the episode will probably be coming out in the next couple days.
Very exciting.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
What if I double Val here? I mean, that's such a
that
throw.
Feels totally unnecessary. I respect the greed, I really do, but yeah, we just don't need to do that. Oh. Okay, I think it's time to spam Earthquake at this stage.
And Moonblast.
Yeah, does that kill here? This is a very defensive guard.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, it's super killing. Cool.
Or
Yeah, I like the Corv here. And then it's got to be like U-turn, right?
and U-turn.
Yeah,
Yep.
because even if the like crazy SD comes out, we're fine. Oh, and right back into the IVAL. And
Very
if this
clean
gold
game.
dies, okay, great. Yeah.
The bulky 74 to 87. Nope. So we gotta go forward
Yeah.
again. And U-turn.
Yep.
Boom. Easy.
Nice. And at this point, this King Gambit now. Now the question is here: do we die
We
to a
might die
sucker?
to sucker.
So yeah, what I think we do is we go Tusk and spin, don't we?
Ice spinner.
No, don't we rapid spin?
We outspeed everything anyway, and ice spinner does more
Well, it
to
would have been to remove the
gold.
hazard, so Val would live a sucker.
You're so right.
It's okay though.
Okay.
He threw away Gambit. We're good. We're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Sick. Okay, good stuff.
My bad. I was not thinking.
No problem. No, and it probably maybe Ice Spinner was correct play. I don't know. I didn't know the exact calcs. All right.
I think it definitely took gold. So it's, I mean, like, but who knows? I think you're right. I think rapid spin was cracked.
All right. Somebody asks, what is my favorite finger? Probably the pointer finger. Pretty helpful. Strongest.
Not the pinky finger?
Actually, that's true. The opposable thumbs were pretty instrumental in the development of humanity. I think I still like the pointer finger better. The thumb is objectively the most important, but I'm gonna go with the pinky.
Is the thumb
not
a
the pinky.
finger?
Sorry, the pointer. The thumb, I would say so. Yeah. All right. I'll invite you here. Did you get that invitation?
I did.
Okay, great.
Okay, our opponent has corner pawn, which actually is kind of tough.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Like SD is scary.
I want to lead with Meow here. Meow seems super free.
Definitely agree.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we get the Ting Lu lead. I don't think the trick is necessary. I think I just want a U-turn here.
And I want to keep, I mean, yeah, I agree. But
I mean, we could
I was going to say
Axel.
keeping Scarf is, but Meow, or like,
no, let's just
honestly, yeah, Axel could.
Axel could, but it's unreliable. Like, you never know if Axel's going to, actually hit.
We also didn't know if it was Helmet Tinglu.
Or a red card. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We didn't know if it was. Yes, you're very correct. Okay. Ooh, I caught him on the U-turn. Let's go.
Good U-turn.
That's awesome. Okay. Feels like, do we just go Garg and do what we do every game? Or do we go Tusk here and click Headlong?
I feel like it might be a headlong angle.
The scary thing is, if we go in and headlong and then we get Terra'd and then we die, yeah. Like, then we...
Yeah. So let's just go Garg and Terra.
Yeah, I like that. I like that best, I think. Yeah. It'll be good for a lot.
What we might want to do is Terra fighting on Corv for exactly, like, corner pawn and, like, I mean, these are such fake mons, corner pawn and boulder.
I'm going into Tusk here.
But I guess it does also resist. It does also resist. What am I trying to say? Sorry, Gambit, Kowtow.
Yes. I mean, Terra fighting though, like, what would it really help us with otherwise? Okay, this is a scary Dragonite. I'm going hard into Garg and clicking Salt Cure here because I don't know what this Dragonite wants to do. Oh no. Don't die to Scale Shot Garg. Please survive. Okay, we get 4 hits, which is honestly lucky because it's almost certainly loaded dice. And we get a big Salt Cure off. That's awesome. I can just protect on this.
Yep. Do we want to go to Fezzy or Val?
Or Corv, honestly, at this point. Like, how essential is Corv?
Oh, duh. Yeah.
I think, like...
well, Corv is kind of the one thing... No. Corv is kind of the one thing that's stopping corner pawn.
That's sort of true, yeah. Okay, then do we go Fezan? I think we
I'm
do.
wondering if
No,
we
but that's the
go
Darkrai answer.
Val.
You think Val would be weird, but like you might be right. Is it maybe not essential this
I
game?
think Val also might live a Fire Punch
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's do that.
and Vacuum Wave. I also just downloaded Calc Decks for because I started playing random battles. Um, the idea was uh like to play for World Cup randoms, but I barely can do 2K because I started like 3 days ago. Um, and random battle ladder is like 2,500 is number one. So
Okay.
it's
For the
like
quick note, for the record chat, I'm trying to stop timer, but he's the one with the timer on, so there was nothing I could do about that. Um, but
mm,
also, I think he might have left because he was getting cooked. If we're being honest here, we were doing pretty well that game. Uh, okay. We probably got time for one or two more. But yeah, no,
okay,
Calctex is really
I'll
good.
load.
It's been fun.
Cross. Okay, we have a bit of a fat team.
Oh yeah, I feeling like
I
that's probably
like
Boots.
Fezzy here a lot.
Well, there is a Glide score.
Um, right, but we U-turn, I mean, into what? Um,
That's true, I guess.
hmm.
I don't know. I feel like this matchup is horrendous, to be honest. I think the only way we
What
win
if
this is
we
if we leverage.
trick now?
We're 1000% Terra ghosting Ival this game, I feel.
Yes.
So that's something to keep in mind. And Garg could be good depending on what happens to the Clefable. Like if we can manage to kill it somehow or get it like trick to choice scarf. Okay, 1000% we trick here, I think.
Yep.
That's amazing because now Garg is so good.
Yep. Garg is incredible. I mean, they have a G-King, but
But that's why we have
um,
Earthquake, remember?
oh, you're so right. Um,
That's why we add those earthquakes. It really shuts it down.
hmm. What if we? I mean, we're gonna U-turn, but yeah, we U-turn. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna like greed.
Hold up. Do we just go straight into
Uh,
Ival, Terra Ghost, Shadow Ball? I think we do. Because it's locked into Stealth
I
Rock.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been a very fortuitous game thus far. Okay.
Um,
Everybody likes to see that. That's great. Oh man.
what
Honestly,
if we Fezzy
on
on
the
the switch to Samurott?
I'd say we just Shadow Ball the Samurott. I feel like our way to break is Spec Shadow Ball anyway, and Samurott is going to take like a
Okay.
good chunk. And then on top of that, we can
Oh my
go
God.
yeah, and then we can go Corv. Actually, hold up. No, so we don't risk it because of Sucker, but we can just go Corv here and pivot out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Gliscor. That's fine. We're not afraid of that. Please no burn. Ah. Okay, that's still fine. We can still pivot on Gliscor, so it's not the end of the
Berg,
world.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Garg is solid here. Probably just Cure, right? I mean, no reason not to. The Clefable's tricked, which is awesome.
So what set do we think this Garg is? It's SD for sure. With
You think
Rocks,
SD?
Clefable, and Samurott.
In that case, how about Glide?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Tusk here. Seems pretty good. We can get up our
Mm-hmm.
Stealth Rock and threaten this thing out, which is cool. I feel like I'd rather get up our own rocks than spin here because the Moltres, yeah. And also that'll help with
Yep.
Salt Cure chip on the Gliscor. Taking rocks and switching it on Salt Cure is a lot worse.
Indeed. Scorching Sands.
That's
I'm just gonna
fine.
Salt Cure again.
I agree, yeah.
So they don't have Roost. So I'm gonna protect in case they knock, or is that not important?
Oh, we
We could
protect
just
here for
Salt Cure
sure. I
again.
mean, it's a Scarf's Clefable. We protect, I'd say, every time. Okay, it's
Okay.
just Moonblasting. Um, hmm.
Fezzy?
I feel like Salt Cure again.
Okay.
And then we can recover here probably.
See, the problem is they get us into like wanting it to recover and then going to
Yeah, that's true.
Samurott.
That's true. But if Samurott comes in here, we
I'm
just
just gonna
salt cure.
recover
We just
here.
take it. Okay, probably here, Fezzy U-turn is probably correct.
Ooh, they don't know. They don't know. So we can get them with
That's
beat
good.
up
That's really good.
at some point.
Yeah.
How much does
How about,
Shadow Ball do? 63 min.
what
Okay,
do you
so
think about
50% chance to
Meowscarada
OHKO.
U-turn here? Because I feel like the Moltres won't come in. I think the Clefable will come in. Because the desire to let it get knocked. Yep, sure enough.
Yep,
So does
exactly.
this, let's run a calc on that. I think Ival can kill here. Yeah, that's a max defense Clefable based on that damage. So Ival,
Okay.
it just barely doesn't kill. Or it has like an
Mm,
80% chance to kill. Do you think we just go for it?
I don't want to risk it.
That's fair, I guess.
I would
How
just go
about
Fezzy.
Fezzy U-turn? Yeah, it seems like probably the right play.
Okay, so they still don't know, so we can beat up next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Meow U-turn again. Okay, it's definitely Ival here. Oh,
oh yeah, you're right.
was that a
I was
misclick
gonna beat
or?
up
Okay,
for.
we can do that too. Oh, okay, that did not do nearly as much as I hoped, but I guess we click that again probably, or do we U-turn
Well,
on the
Core has
Gliscor?
burned.
I see. Okay, that's actually really good though. I'm happy with how
Okay,
that turned out.
exactly. So now Val has no switch ends.
Yeah, U-turn for sure, right? I want to
Yes.
know, based on that damage, that is I think, especially defensive Gliscor. I think.
Yes, I believe so. So I want to go Tusk.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably spin,
Rapid
honestly.
spin.
And I'm
Now the
feeling,
question is, do we double?
I think we double Garg. I think it's pretty straightforward. Definitely the
Okay.
Moltres is coming in here. Um, yeah. Surely the
So
recover
we
happens.
probably
I feel
recover.
like we go Ival.
Yep.
Like, it's a bold play, but we're not making a ton of progress this game. And yes, we got him. Okay, it has to be, yeah, Shadow Ball. We are totally fine with this thing struggling itself to death. That is a totally okay. It's Terra Normal. It's definitely Terra
Wow.
Normal.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta be Tusk then, right? Or no,
Uh-huh.
probably, I was going to say we probably should have Shadow Balled on the Protect and then switched out. Okay,
True.
that's fine. Okay, probably here we go.
Spin.
Pardon? Garg, you think?
Spin, maybe?
We could spin,
Oh.
but I mean the Moltres is probably coming in. I think we go Garg.
I mean, the only reason I'm saying spin is talent is gonna get low,
I get
and we
that.
want to be able to switch it into stuff.
Yeah,
But Greg is probably the more high pressure play. So
we can Protect here.
and Salt here again. Or yeah, in case they
Oh
have like
wow.
Bonk or
Okay, I think
something.
we Earthquake.
I agree.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
That was a good play from them.
do we Ival here again? I think we do. Oh, that's it. See, the fact that we got special attack drop makes that a lot worse too. That's tragic.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't get special attack drop, we're picking up a kill here. That's awful. Okay, Fezan, I guess.
That really sucks.
Yeah, we can. I guess we can just recover. Probably we just roost up. Yeah, we definitely need to spin now. That was probably not a good play. I guess I was probably just getting a little impatient. That's my bad there.
That's alright.
I feel like we spin because we
I'm gonna
definitely need to
spinner
at this
first
point.
and then spin.
Okay, we didn't get flame body. That's something. Earthquake. I think we salt
Okay,
cure
now
every
I'm gonna
time here.
salt cure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Or then you turn.
How about, I feel like Meowscarada is the move here. Yeah, Skyman says
Okay.
Val there was unnecessary. We always win the MU if we play slowly. Yeah, you're probably right. What do you think about Axel here trying to get the Clefable?
I mean, they always protect and
I think we do it
stay
again.
out of it. Oh, but we're helmet though. Um,
Yeah,
I
I think
want a
we do it.
U-turn.
You think so? I think we do it
I mean,
again. I feel like the Clefable's coming in here.
okay, you're right.
Okay, we got it.
Um, now do U-turn.
I think we do it again. If the Molt comes in, we can threaten the knock. Okay, that we get the Zama in. That's pretty good.
Does he actually no? This is Boots.
Probably Corv here.
Shit, we yeah. This is hard for us.
It's not too bad. Corv can, yeah, we can now U-turn, and then this thing will be super chipped. And probably just Tusk can finish it off. And okay, he's gonna weaken himself with that too.
Okay, we need to really think about because every time they go Moltres, we're forced to go Garg, and they can go Clef to heal.
Yeah.
Um.
We can go Meow
So
here.
maybe.
Or no, that's two. Let's go Fezan here.
Okay.
And I'm feeling like we
beat up.
beat up, yeah. Which did something technically to the Gliscor. Yeah. I guess we just
Turn.
we can probably go. Let's just go Meow here. Honestly, that feels like the most aggressive play.
I'm gonna triple axle and then knock.
I agree. Heck yes.
There we go.
And we get Flame Body, which is not ideal, but it's not nearly the end of the world.
Yeah, because this Moltres getting knocked is huge for like.
Oh yeah.
This
we are in
getting.
cooking now. It's looking so good.
Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to Fezzy.
Can that kill a Clefable? I don't think it can.
You're right.
I feel like we just salt cure and accept that the Clefable's gonna heal up, and that it is what it is. Oh. No, yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I'm just big brain, you know? Just yeah. Yeah, I definitely knew that unreasonable sack was going to come. Okay, we probably cure here. Okay. I mean, it's fine. The Moltres is still dying in that dying to everything range. Like, it's dying to a Tusk Ice Spinner. Which I just realized Tusk is about to break his team. Which is pretty sick.
Oh, true.
Okay,
right.
We go Ival, surely, right? Yeah. Yeah. And now the question is here, do we... No, we Shadow Ball this. The Slow King is healthy.
Slow King is still alive.
Yeah.
Well, scores at 67, so with rocks it dies.
Mm-hmm.
Dies.
Okay. Absolutely.
He showed no sucker here, but I'm still scared of it.
I mean, I feel like we always go Corv, don't we? Like, we could do a double down with the helmet. Feels like it's always the move.
Okay.
And he doesn't even get up, or they don't even get up hazards because of the helmet, which is cool too.
What about...
Probably Val here, right?
Yes.
So this is special, but I'm pretty sure Moonblast will still guaranteed work here.
Let's go.
I think we Moonblast, then double Garg is probably the play.
Let me check. Um, Seriously, I'm having specially defensive cards. Okay.
All right, now surely we go
Go
Garg
guard, you
on
said?
the Slow King, right?
I was thinking go Tusk.
Yeah, actually, I like that better. Go Tusk. Yeah, you're honestly totally right. Um, Now I feel like we go Meow because I think the Moltres is going to come in to make one last like cash out attempt on the Flame Body, and we can just kill it with Meowscarada.
Does it kill with burn and knock being 65 base
I don't
power?
think it kills with Knock, but it kills with Axel. But maybe that's not. Actually, you're kind of right. How about Fezan? That can outspeed and beat up. Let's go Fezan
Okay.
here. Yeah. Okay, cool. That went perfectly. I think we'll probably outspeed most Moltres and yeah, beat up non-contact move. Please kill? Oh, that's
No,
not.
because we only have because things are status
I see. Okay, well at least
and
now that it's
dead.
poison, at least that's good. Um,
Yeah.
Probably we just Earthquake here.
Salkir.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Salt Cure is probably better. I think we just click Salt Cure again. I think we spam it here.
I'm gonna protect.
Protect
Or
doesn't really get us anything there. Like if he Moonblasted, that was
okay,
fine.
Salkir again.
And you can Earthquake this, which he knows about, but like it's still fine. Okay. Oh, nice read. That's really good. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Salt Cure again, probably, right? Oh, Tusk is fine too. This thing is max Fizdef, so it does not die. Probably we go Fezan here. Oh, it has T-Wave. That's kind of surprising. U-turn, though, is fine here, right?
I guess it's not that surprising because Fizdef Clef is like running T-Wave for Ogre.
Okay, that's not good. Do we want to beat up or probably just U-turn into Garg because it's better?
U-turn risks the para.
That's true. I guess we can just switch. It doesn't really matter. Oh my god, we found the one Glow King. What do you think about swapping in Meow here?
Meow.
Yeah, and go for the knock.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good. Okay, gotta be Tusk time and Headlong, right? Now, unfortunately, the Terra could probably come out here. But I don't think there's really anything we can do.
Spin.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay, we see that. Probably Fezan here, right? And play rough. I feel like that has to be the move. NP Terra Grass Glow King is like worst case scenario for this end game, to be honest. Okay, we got the attack drop. We probably stay in and play rough, do we not? Actually, yeah, that's better, honestly. Moonblast is free. It's always our click here. It's the one good thing about the Glow King being in the state it is. At least that's dead for all the good it'll do us. We do have games here. We do have ways we can win this.
I don't know that we do, because they just Heavy Slam here.
How much is Garg taking from Heavy Slam? Is Garg heavy? It's a pile of rocks. Yeah, Garg's taking nothing from Heavy Slam. Okay, I think we go Ival here. And Vacuum Wave. Oh, I kind of thought that would kill. Did you also think that would kill?
I did too.
It's okay. It's not over yet. We can go Garg intact.
Yeah, it is. No, I mean,
no, it's
win.
Well, if we make some really nasty doubles and get if we poison with Fezandipiti into the like hectuple protect, we're fine. So
Garg beats us. I mean, Gliscor beats us.
Yeah, we're probably cooked. I don't know. I think honestly, that was kind of my fault with the Ival
Moonblast
play.
The aggressive Ival play was
Yeah,
Just
it was
tough. And
not a good call. I honestly was just really impatient that game. That's a problem. Probably my main issue as a player is I just like I get tired of games and make unnecessarily aggressive plays. Um, but anyway, thank you so much for joining for the stream. It was a good time,
of
at
course,
least.
thanks for
And
having me.
yeah, I
Sorry I
think
lost all my games. um,
really no, you won one at least.
I think I won one.
And the one
Yeah.
you lost, and one of the ones you lost was pretty much my fault. So we'll say, I like we did pretty well. And remember, we were pretty much playing together most of the time
Yeah.
anyway. So I think we had a positive record overall.
Yeah.
I think we won like
Yeah.
4 or 5 and lost 3, I believe. Anyway,
Mhm.
so yeah,
It's so
greedy
funny that we built
cross.
the
Someone says,
West team.
pardon?
It's so funny that like the first team we built was just the West team. Um,
Yeah, that I genuinely never looked at that team. I had no idea that that was what it was, which is pretty silly. Okay, well guys, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the support, and I will be streaming same time tomorrow, so make sure to tune in. All right, thank you, and have a great
Bye
day, guys.
everybody.